everybody. This is Miss Trina with Chat with Trina, and I am so excited to be here with Mr. Cupid. Thank
Hey,
you for joining me.
how you doing?
Um, so I also want to say to y'all, I think we were going to get together last year, but he has a busy schedule, and I was looking it up today and looking through all his stuff today, and I thought, yeah, he's a busy, busy man. So I won't
Oh
hound you
yeah.
anymore after today.
Oh, it's all
So,
good. It's all good.
well, the first thing I wanted to ask, do you share your real name? I've heard some people call you by your real name, but I didn't want to be disrespectful and ask you what is your real name, your government name.
Oh no, it's Bryson Bernard. That's my government name. I mean, a lot of people, they know it and stuff, so it's all good. I don't trip about that. But normally, when I hear Bryson, it's probably because I'm in trouble for some reason. You know.
Except I found it out when you performed at the Red Rooster. There was some, I think Cheryl, line dance queen. I think I heard her call you Bryson. And I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
that's his
yeah.
name.
Oh yeah.
That's Mama Bear, so she can call people whatever she wants to
Whatever
call
she want. Yo, yeah. Whatever she want to say.
you actually were playing basketball, but your son was playing basketball, and I already asked
Correct.
you what happened. So they didn't win. Were they okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we good. Yeah, they we good. Like so, I coach AAU and I coach at the school, at the middle school too. We had a game, but things just got real crazy. There was a team that didn't show up, and then there was also a really bad accident on the 49, so the time got really crazy. So
Okay.
yeah, everything that I had to do earlier kind of got either
Pushed back.
gonna have to get postponed and stuff. Yeah. But
Okay.
thank you for moving your time because I know our time was supposed to be a different too.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I am flexible. So I know that you're from Lafayette,
Hmm.
and like, what area did you grow up? Like, I know, but other people will know because I don't know. But I just
Yeah,
know about the Waffle House right there.
I'm from the north side, Lafayette, north side, VZ McComb area. I still live in Lafayette, the Lafayette area. I just live on a more northern part, but yeah, I haven't left. I'm gonna probably be here till my son graduates, so
Oh,
it's
so you
all
thought
good.
about moving away from Lafayette?
I'm gonna go where the wind blow.
Okay, okay.
After once he graduated and stuff, ain't no telling
And
from
that's
there.
okay. You have brothers, sisters,
Yeah,
siblings?
yeah. I got a brother. My brother is really popular. His name is they call him Uncle Luck on Facebook. He's like an Instagram, Facebook sensation. So
Okay.
he got about a trillion followers. And my sister,
Oh,
I just
wow.
released a single on my sister called Unstoppable, which is an inspirational single. She's a real good singer too. So, everybody's in the loop, everybody in the mix doing their thing.
Okay. So do you produce?
I do. I produce. I co-produce a lot. Ultimately, I come up with a lot of ideas, but I always give them to Mr. Fat to kind of like put the final gloss on it because he's the genius and the master behind the madness in our group, in our camp.
So do you like producing better than performing, or
No, no,
no? Okay.
no.
Yeah, I can see.
Performing is my first
So I
love.
know we talked about your son, and I remember you checking on him. I thought that was so cool. When we were at the Rooster before you went on, you was checking on him,
Oh
make sure he did
yeah,
his homework.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
how old is he now? You
He's
good?
12. He's 12. He'll be 13 this year. And he's like that's my guy. I only get one opportunity to raise him. So, I try not to, leave no stone unturned when it
Right.
comes to like, making sure he doing what he's supposed to do and teach him how to be a man.
Right, right. Is
Yeah.
he doing virtual school, or is he in school?
No, the school he went to never did virtual even through COVID. Like they were
Oh,
5 days a
really?
week,
Oh,
5 days a
wow.
week through the whole pandemic.
Well,
Like so
that's good because I work at a
yeah.
middle school, and yeah, they were in and out, so grades were not the best because it
Yeah,
was hard for
nah.
them to be productive or
Yeah,
be
they
focused.
yeah.
Um, does he realize that you are Cupid?
He think I do old people music. So, he knows, but he'd be like, yeah, that's old people music. So it ain't no
You
big
ain't
deal
that
for him.
cool still.
Yeah, nah, not at all.
Yes, but congratulations. I heard that you were getting married.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yay,
yeah,
whoop
yeah,
whoop.
yeah.
Did COVID move anything, or was the date of October the actual date?
Nah, it's still in October.
Okay.
Hopefully if unless we get some kind of random,
Yeah.
you never can
We're
plan
not
too
gonna
good.
claim it.
Yeah, with stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's all good.
Well, congratulations. Something else in common, that track and field, that was your thing. You had a full scholarship, am I correct?
I ran at USL at the time, UL. I ran 2 years, and music became
Your
my
passion.
first love. So yeah.
What did you
So,
run?
100 and 200 meters.
Oh, you were a sprinter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How was the long? Did you do any field events?
No, I
Okay.
just
Yeah,
ran
me
did the
either.
short sprints, and that was
Yeah.
it, man. So
Okay. When
yeah.
did you realize that you had this talent for singing?
Well, honestly, it was more like at church when I was young, I would always sing like in the choir. My mom had us in the church, so that was my thing. But when I got into high school and college, I noticed that I could I would sing songs in the car and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, you really sound good." Next thing I know, we started entering little talent shows on the college campus, and that was kind of what took me away from track. Was all my attention became music,
Right. What did your coach say when you decided to leave school?
I mean, what did everybody say? Like, are you stupid? Are you crazy? Like, what are you gonna do with school and this? It was just everything,
Yeah.
But I really lived my life a lot on stepping on faith, and that was one of the things that I stepped out on faith with my little group. It didn't work,
For sure.
Yeah. We were out singing, man. We was like a Louisiana Jodeci. But after a while, our grades weren't too good, so my buddies had to move back to Ruston, Louisiana, where they were from, and I continued on, and everything that's happened in my life has been faith based because by me just like jumping out and saying I'm just gonna do it, So it's been interesting. It's been very like I thank God all the time because I'm like, man, you really pulled me through a whole bunch of situations.
Definitely. You do other people in your family sing, but you mentioned your sister sings.
Yeah, my brother background sings too, for me on the road. So, everybody's kind of musically inclined. My grandmother, she was an amazing piano player. My great grandmother, she was a great singer. So, they handed that down to me, like essentially. And, I'm a pretty good singer. I think I'm a good live singer. I know there's a lot of singers that could tear it up, but there's not a lot of things I can do good in the world, but one of them is perform live. So
yeah, you're a good performer, entertainer, but also I never heard any of your other music until you sang at the Red Rooster. That's when I found out that you sing songs because I had no idea. So
it's interesting. That's always an interesting thing for me because like the Cupid Shuffle is so big, but before Cupid, I had been performing 10 years before Cupid Shuffle came out. So I have a pretty strong catalog. It's just I think sometimes the Cupid Shuffle is so big that people don't get a chance to really see it until they can be live. Yeah.
Because you have 4 albums, is that true?
Oh, I got 10.
You have 10. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was definitely when I saw you perform there. That was like the first. I was like, "Oh my God, he can sing." What with your group from For Show? It was For Show, and then it went to the Fifth Element. How long did y'all sing together? I guess until they left, they had to leave to go back to Ruston.
Yeah, till 2001, 97 to 2001, and then I went on my own. I had a single I put out called "Do Your Thing" that was real hot, like in the Lafayette area. And then I recorded this song called "Swing Around the Rosie," and like that was the one that got me like into the Southern soul. Really? That's when I met Big Cynthia, Mel Waiters. Then I wrote a song for Mel Waiters called "I Fell in Love with You at the Barbecue," which was a song that I had already had, but I kind of gave it to him, and that was like my introduction to Southern soul,
So you do consider yourself a Southern soul artist? That was one of my
No. Well, I just consider myself. It's weird because the Cupid Shuffle is so big that I'm so many things. Like I started out doing Southern soul, like and a lot of the cats in my area, I kind of like open the door for them with that.
Yeah.
And then I did Cupid Shuffle, and there's no such thing as line dance music. It's just I just made a line dance song that just blew up. Yeah. And then I just do music, like, and I don't really have necessarily a genre, but if I want to do Southern soul, like after about a couple of years, I was like, you know what, I want to do another Southern soul record. So I did Cornbread and Greens.
Okay, yeah.
Kogan. So it's just, it's a gift and a curse sometimes because I can do so many different things, but people don't really necessarily
It
have.
always comes back to the shuffles.
Well, that, and I don't think people can process everything I do sometimes unless like you're a core diehard fan, because I can do cornbread and greens, and I got Cupid Shuffle. Then I got songs like the Love Slide. Then I got songs like Do It With Your Boots On, which is a Zydeco song. So it's like, it just depends on where the wind blows.
That's right.
We can just do whatever. I can pretty much just dabble in, to whatever I kind of want to do. Right. But it people are like, what do you do? Like, just music.
I just sang.
Yeah, what I did Do With Your Boots On is crazy, because that's like, that might be one of the top 10 biggest Zydeco songs of all time.
And they play it at our I'm a part of a swing out dance community, and they play it with that as well.
Yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, that's my thing.
So it wasn't a hard decision for you to go solo, because you really didn't you was kind of pushed out there anyway once they moved on.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna do music regardless, whether it was gonna be a cover band, whether it's gonna be whatever. I just kind of followed the trend early in my career, or whatever was like, wherever the wind was blowing, just kind of stay in. And that's what keeps me touring so strong, is the fact that, whatever comes out, it's like I just kind of
just roll with it.
Yeah.
So how do you get the name Cupid?
From Mel. I used to sing Cupid, Draw Back Your Bow, and Change Gonna Come when I first started opening up for him. And so they would be like, that's that little dude that sang Cupid all the time. They started saying, hey, Cupid, come here. Come sing that Change Gonna Come. Come sing that sound. So that's how I got started in the game, with the Mel and the Marvin and Big Cynthia. Big Cynthia was she was the one who was like, look, I got this little dude, ain't nobody touching him. Put him on the show. And they'll put me on the show, and I do my thing, and then everybody started kind of respecting me for my performances. So I'm a forever, have love for my big sister, Big Cynthia. 2007, I signed with Atlantic. That was for the Shuffle. The Shuffle was local at the time, and then it
blew up. So
yeah, and I had no idea that I was gonna blow up, because I had so many other songs, but it really totally changed my life, and I mean, still today. I sell 500,000 downloads a year. So
definitely
it is still a blessing, still doing well for me,
Did you realize when you came up with the song that this was going to be this legendary song played at everybody's wedding and the church single ministry?
No, nobody did, because, at the time, the complexion of the industry was, one hit wonders. That song going to be gone in 5 minutes, kind of thing. So, I had to fight through that. But I just kept telling people, I'm like, I can't be a one-hit wonder, because like I'm never gonna stop doing music, so it kind of don't add up. The Shuffle, it just so happens to be the biggest dance song of all time. So I mean, when you kind of got that under your belt, everything else is underneath it. But my catalog is pretty strong, and it allows me to still tour all over the country.
So you don't. I know you don't, but I'm gonna ask. You don't like regret it, because it's a big song, but it doesn't keep you in a box per se. Some people, let's just say Urkel, he always felt like he couldn't get out of that being Urkel. And you hear different child stars say, well, I couldn't get other jobs because I was just this person. You don't feel that way about it.
Oh, nah. I mean, shoot, like 20 years later, it's still the biggest dance song of all time.
Okay.
And, every artist has like that record, like Frankie got Before I Let Go.
Yeah.
That's his record. If I say, T-Pain will be Buy You a Drink. Yeah. Everybody has that song that they're known by, but then your core audience kind of like rallies around the other stuff that you do. But for me, I mean, it's kind of crazy for me to like feel that type of way when I have a golden ticket. I can go to Dubai, Japan, Russia. I've been to Korea. I've been to Okinawa. I've been to Osan, and I have the golden ticket. I have the song that everyone throughout the whole world, no matter where I'm at, I can perform it.
Yeah.
So I'll never look down on that situation at all.
So I read that you broke the Guinness Book of World Record for having the largest line dance.
17,000, Cascade Park, Atlanta, Georgia. Me and Steve Harvey. Steve actually spearheaded the whole thing. And we did it in 2007 or 8. And we had 17,000 people out there. We had Kid and Play, Full Force, Monica.
Really?
We had everybody out there, man. And we broke that record, man. We beat Tokyo's record.
Wow. Oh, they had a record in. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, well, theirs
Oh,
was 12-5. It
how
was
did that
12-5.
feel though? Like to see all those people out there Cupid shuffling.
I mean, Steve always kind of been he was really like big on guiding me and mentoring me in my career. And he when we did it, he was like, man, I'm about to say, this can literally set your grandkids up, this
Yeah.
kind of situation. So he always kind of made me realize that, maximize the blessing,
Mm-hmm.
take
Mm-hmm.
that, that record is so big, it's endless. You can always get milk out of that fruit if you just keep on just being diligent with it. So it was cool to see because Steve was actually on the stage doing it
Uh-huh.
with us when we broke it. And
Oh,
I
really?
just remember turning around and seeing them dancing. I'm like, yes, I'm in the
This is
building.
it. It was just a high, I bet too.
Oh
I
yeah.
asked performers that sometimes like, or even event planners, like, what does it feel like to see people singing, dancing to your song or whatever? And they always kind of say like a high almost because you are the reason that these people are partying or having a good time or whatever. Is that
Oh
something
yeah.
that you would say as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Shuffle. I mean, Black Lives Matter, people out there fighting, they play the shuffle, they get
That's
together.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I call it the United Song of America. So,
Oh, that's yeah.
I just think that it's in American culture now, and to be better than American culture and not just be an artist, I think it's
Yeah.
bigger than any accolade you can give anybody.
I was just sitting here thinking that because of all the, I don't want to say the word craziness, is just some of the what's going on with the Grammys. I almost think something like that is even better, seeing people enjoy your music.
Oh, for a lifetime. I mean, you got 3-year-old, 4-year-old kids on TikTok doing a shuffle. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just a part of American culture. Something that you can't explain really.
Yeah. Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, I do. Actually, this is my newest toy, my guitar that I bring on stage.
Oh,
So,
okay.
me and my band when we play, we tear it
Y'all
up,
played
man.
this. You guys did a great job on when COVID-19 first came out and y'all were doing the live.
Yeah, at
Now
the house. Yeah.
I had my own party in the room by myself. I was in my living room. I was like, yeah,
Oh
had my little
yeah, I
wine, and
appreciate it.
that was good. Cause your dance, y'all was just dancing. I'm like, dang, they really partying. It felt like we was in the living room with y'all. So that was
That
nice.
that's a Cupid show.
Yeah.
That's a Cupid show right there.
Cause even the one guy that danced with you the night at the Red Rooster, because you just brought one person that night. I don't know who he is, but he made a whole party by
Yogi,
himself. Who?
Yogi,
Oh,
Yogi.
he was so
Oh
funny, but he
yeah,
was a whole party by himself.
oh yeah. He
Yeah,
turns up all the way.
definitely. Who are some of the entertainers besides Steve Harvey that have influenced you in your career? Or is there anyone that you kind of look up to, maybe?
The number one is Frankie Beverly. That's my favorite artist. That's why everything I do, I kind of try to like pattern how he does it. Like, when Frankie didn't gotta say nothing. When he hit the stage, you know what it is. So I was like, when you come to the Cupid show, it's like, hey, Cupid coming, and to get my shoes together because we gonna party.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely my favorite artist.
Okay. Frankie, I will say this. I tell people all the time, I missed one of my good friends' 50th birthday party because Frankie Beverly was coming to town. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
I never know when it's his last show, so I'm not going to miss it. I'm so sorry. Happy 50th birthday, but I'll be going to see Frankie Beverly. So,
He the man. He the
yes.
man.
What was it like auditioning for The Voice?
It was cool, man. I mean, there was a lot of crazy stuff that happened behind the scenes because of course they didn't let me choose the song I wanted to sing.
Yeah.
And they were like, if you don't sing it, then well, that, and there was some paperwork that needed to be signed.
Mm-hmm.
That would have affected me and my Cupid Shuffle situation. And because I didn't sign it, that they were like, well, nobody's gonna turn around. But I had been in LA so long, I just figured I was just gonna do it just to get on TV and then reap the benefits of it later. After the ridicule, I was gonna just reap the benefits, and it actually worked out in my favor. But that's all television, man. And I'm not gonna
I
let
was
you.
wondering why did you were just doing something. I was wondering, why did you go for that?
Well, initially because a lot of signed artists had been on there, and I just wanted people to just know about my singing voice. Like you just said, you didn't know I sing.
Right.
The whole world didn't, because they was kind of so blinded by Shuffle. So that was just my goal, but they wouldn't let me sing anything else. So
okay.
But like the last day, like the day of the audition, they told me that. So I just like, heck it, I'm gonna sing it. And he just did it, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But
Is it true that CeeLo Brown came on and asked you to be able to sing one of your regular songs?
No, he asked me to sing something else, and I sang Marvin Gaye because he knew what the play was. So he kind of threw me a bone, let me do my thing, and I was still able to retain my ownership of the shuffle instead of giving it to the voice.
That's crazy that you have to really be able to think. Some singers may not have even thought about, they would just sign it to move on, not thinking.
Yeah, it's the music, it's the music business. And nah, like, I'm very well versed in that.
What is the biggest challenge for you in the entertainment business?
Just balancing time. I like being at home. I like to do my normal day-to-day. So just balancing that. That's typically, I mean, I've pretty much mastered it now, but it's times where with the pandemic, we didn't do much, so it kind of threw me off.
Right.
But balance is just my main issue, which like I said, I pretty much kind of mastered now, so it's all good.
Okay. And what's the most rewarding?
Doing something that just touched the world. Like, I mean, Cupid is a household name. Like, it's nobody on this planet that don't know Cupid Shuffle, which means Cupid, and that's an accomplishment that many people strive for. All generations, all demographics, country, pop, gothic, gospel.
I told you they played at the church singles ministry.
Yeah, you done heard it. So that's a big thing for me.
What do you do to chill and relax?
Chill. Relax. Yeah, watch sports, sit by the pool, don't do nothing, just cool out.
Do you get away from music, or is the music a part of that?
I do now. Again, just kind of like sitting down, chilling, just like gathering my thoughts. Yeah, because it can be overwhelming at times. When music is just going through your mind. But I'm not feeling. I don't want to. Life is about balance, and I think, like I said, I've mastered the whole balance thing when it comes to that.
What is you and your son's favorite thing to do together?
Just play sports. He liked the video games, so I'll play that with him. But
so you'll go ahead and play the video games?
Yeah, just the ones I'm good at, because he'll beat the mess out of me if I play something that he good at. He loves.
Does he mess with you when he won? Did he talk mess when he?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's his daddy's child. So I talk plenty mess.
So what is next for Cupid?
Just continuing doing music. Like, I'm on the backside of it. Like, I'm like the OG now. So just touring, having a good time, and enjoying the journey. Like, it's all about enjoying the journey, like enjoying every show, enjoying every fan reaction. Just throwing out music. I'm like whatever I feel like making on any random day, I'm just gonna put it out and just let it just do what it do.
Right. I can't wait till things will get better so that we can have you back. I don't know if you know that Tito, the owner of the Red Rooster, passed away.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. Very sad. I was like, talk to him every day, so it's kind of weird, but his partner is running the Red Rooster now, so we definitely got to get you back over there when we get to a safe place.
We ready.
I believe live music is going to be just so awesome when he comes back, like, because everybody's going to be just ready. So I'm really excited about what's to come. Can you tell us where to get your music?
Anywhere you buy music, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, anywhere you purchase your normal stuff is where you can find mine. I'm right up in there with the big dogs of anybody you buy. So I got some new stuff called Take the Party Outside. I got a new line dance called Flex.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay.
And I got another single called Crawfish that's, doing crazy good. So,
Okay. I'm going to pull some of that up. Your son, is he interested in music? Can he sing?
He can sing. But he kind of like how I was. I know I could sing, but I was in my sports. So, in time, if he chooses to, I ain't pushing him at all.
Gotcha. So lastly, if a young man tells you that he's interested in getting into the entertainment business, specifically music, what advice would you give him?
Do it because you love it. If you don't love it and you want to do it for money, it's going to make you gray early age. It's going to stress you out. Do it because you love to do it, whether you're in a cover band, whether you're playing at weddings, whether you're playing whatever. And I just tell people, the coward never started. The weak die along the way, and only the strong survive. So always remember, the only way you fail is if you quit. I mean, you can be 35 and a brand new artist and blow up. You can be 22. So the minute you quit, your dream is over. But if you don't quit, then there's always the window of opportunity. So, just live by that motto.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I said that was one more, but I lied. One more. During the pandemic, what did you did you have any aha moments, anything that you learned, being that we were down, did anything come to your mind that
I just went and bought this $5,000 piece of machine back here and just mastered playing that
creating?
because I wanted to reinvent myself. And
Okay.
my band has a whole new look, whole new sound. When I
Oh,
come on stage,
cool.
it's gonna be a whole different vibe. So I can't wait for people to really hear the new Cupid for real and just get a vibe
Yeah.
of what the show is about. Like we
I'm
mastered
excited
it
to
to
hear
where,
hear you sing.
oh yeah, oh yeah, like yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Like ain't too many people gonna want to perform after me because we not playing no games. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. And then the party, I mean, and I guess that's also the comparison with you and Frankie Beverly. With Frankie Beverly and Maze, it's a freaking party, right?
That's what
That's the
we just
thing.
trying to keep that same kind of energy and legacy alive.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Bryson, thank you so much for joining me and for being like flexible. And I'm really excited. I always wanted to have you on to talk to you. I appreciate you. Don't think I'm some stalker person. I
It's
just
all
wanted
good.
to you are
I
someone that I
appreciate
really
it.
want to talk to. Thank you so much. And guys, I just want to say y'all, thank y'all for making the choice to tune in to Chat with Trina. Make sure you go to youtube.com/chat with Trina, subscribe, and then hit the bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Cupid, bye, and thank you. Can't wait
Thank
to
you, my
have you back at
friend.
the Rooster.
All
All
right,
right,
now I appreciate it.
bye. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my chat with Cupid. Cupid, thank you so much for taking the time out of what I know is a super busy schedule just to chat with Trina. Great conversation, and I want to thank you so, so much for sharing your journey and your story with us tonight. Guys, don't forget, when you go to youtube.com/chat with Trina, remember to subscribe and then hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Make sure you join the Chat with Trina Facebook group page too. And thank you for making the choice to click in to Chat with Trina.